pace of development that is taking place. And you could think about anything in terms of development is taking place within this region. Education, health, infrastructure. And the beauty of it is that we're getting more. And today you'll be receiving some of what was planned to be done with the continuous development in terms of business and so small businesses. Now, we're in the health sector. The RHO is here. I saw him earlier. And they normally consult and inform me about the kind of development, and he's at the back. And of course, we are getting a brand new hospital right here in LETHEM. Not only that, this hospital will be equipped with a section to do CT scan. So we don't have to go to Bovista or Georgetown to do. And we'll have one of the most modern of the laboratory facilities right here in LETHEM.
So the chairman for the region is speaking to the residents of LETHEM who are here to receive cash grants, small cash grants, and sign up for their part-time jobs.
That would no longer happen because we have the facilities here and the trained personnel here to diagnose every disease that is coming to the hospital here. So you don't have to wait all those times before you get the result. So all of that will be taking place right here in the region in LETHEM. Continuing help, we're constructing and improving on 3 other facilities. We have 3 more hospitals within this region here. One in the north, Anang, one in south, Bakaraimas, Karasabai, and one in south central Sand Creek. Those are the 3 hospitals. And of course, we are training our health people right here. We have a batch of nursing assistant. The pharmacy assistant training is supposed to start anytime. Right? So, and then of course the lab technicians. We look at all 3 of those courses and we're sending out, we have a lot of applications for the others, but we need some more for the lab technicians also. So that's the help. Education, we're building, we're getting new. So that is what I would like to inform you about, and the GX will continue and say how much more we're going to get within the regional structure. So once again, thank you all for coming out and have a blessed day.
Thank you, Regional Chairman Mr. Brian Allicock, for those words. And I'm sure you are eager to hear who our next speaker will be. And I now invite Minister Local Government and Regional Development, Minister Bassard, to give his remarks. Put your hands together for Minister Bassard.
Dr. JAGDEO, General Secretary of the People's Progressive Party, members of the head table, my Amerindian brothers and sisters. Since the formation of the People's Progressive Party, you, the Amerindian people, in the good times and in the bad times, have been with us. You have supported us throughout. And likewise, in the good times and the bad times, we were with you throughout the struggle. For 5 years, between 2015 and 2020, nothing, absolutely nothing was done in this region by Abdu, the Granger-led government. And when we took office, after a long 5-month haul and fighting in the courts, we promised the people when we were campaigning that we would transform this country. Not only Georgetown, not Region 5, but including Region 9 and throughout Guyana. And you are reading of that transformation that is taking place in the health sector, in education, roads, water, and housing. I don't want to take up too much or to elaborate more because you're here to listen to the General Secretary of the People's Progressive Party, Dr. JAGDEO. So I want to thank you for coming out, and you will see me more often in the region to deliver more goodies to Region 9. I thank you.
Thank you very much, Minister Sod, for those words. And I am sure all of you are anxious for those visits because we will have some more discourse with Minister Prasad as we. Now I would like to invite our Vice President, General Secretary, Mr. JAGDEO, to give you his remarks.
First, we resumed office. I did not get to come to this region. The President came several times, and I did not get to do so. So I'm here today, not just to speak about this program in which 1,000 persons will be getting the small business grant, and then another 1,000 would get a part-time job. After we are finished here, we'll move to another gathering similar to this one, which 1,000 persons from this region will be working for the government to assist you in the development of this region. So this is the first of 2 gatherings. But we just heard Minister Prasad speaking about the 5 years that we lost development. And many of you know me. I've traveled through many of these villages in the past. I've met with the Tushao several times when I was president. And in those difficult years, we sought to move not just the rights agenda of our Amerindian people in this country forward, but the development initiatives in their region. We passed a constitutional provision that set up Indigenous Peoples Commission, one of the only group in Guyana that has a constitutional commission that could represent them. We passed the Amerindian Act, which was a big challenge, and one of the few countries in the world that gave subsurface rights to indigenous people was the PPP government. We moved, when we got into office in 1992, 6% of Guyana was titled Amerindian lands. By the time we left office in 2015, over 14% had been titled lands, and we left a program to continue this activity. Those were the difficult years because we didn't have much. And we didn't have much because there was a government philosophy of the past that many of you are not aware of, particularly the young people in this country. When we had almost 3 decades of undemocratic rule, instead of our country moving forward, we retrogress, we move backwards, to a point where many of our people fled this country. In the United States of America, we have more people, Guyanese, living there than we have in Guyana. They fled from the lack of democracy. You see what's happening in Venezuela now. People fleeing Venezuela. Some of the similar things happened there. People didn't have food in this country. They fled the lack of freedom. And then the government at that time racked up a huge foreign debt.